Tuesday, October 14th, and we just swept Monday Night Football's free plays, and we're going to do it again. We got the NHL, we got the MLB, and in this video, you're going to get the 4 best player props on the entire slate, and we're not done there because you're going to get the sportsbook play of the day and cash out with us. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to make some money.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get rocking and rolling, going over all of these free plays that I have in store for you guys for Tuesday, there's a little bit of something I need from you that's absolutely free. Go ahead, smash that like button. 200 likes on this video, you'll get a bonus free premium play over on Winible. Speaking of Winible, down in the description, visit my buddy Stan. He's got all the hookups that you'll ever need in your sports betting career, and Winible is one of them to get on the free plan, get the free Discord, more free plays. I dropped a ton of free plays today, and we absolutely cashed out on Monday Night Football. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I drop these plays every single day, never missing a beat. And we just had a massive Monday Night Football, sweeping the video yesterday. I told you I like the Bears to win. They just literally got it done while I'm recording, kicking the field goal, winning by 1. One other thing I want to point out before we get into anything at all, there's a new feature on YouTube, I guess, called the hype button. Go ahead and hit that hype button for me. I want to see what it does. Let's see if that'll push this video out even more into the algorithm, getting more eyes on, more people cashing with us. Now back to the little quick recap that we're going to run through. We had the Bears plus 10.5. We had the Falcons plus 10.5. In yesterday's video, I said I liked both of them to probably win. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I did like the Bears to win, but I did like the Buffalo Bills to win. I like them to win by like maybe a touchdown at most. I love them to win it by a field goal. They just completely fell right apart. I don't know what happened to that team. There was a good get back spot for them. They just didn't get back today on Monday. Now, what did we do on Monday Night Football? Now, these are only a couple of the winners because now that the game's over, we had the Bears plus 7.5 with Caleb to score a touchdown. We had the Bears plus 10.5, like I said, with the Falcons plus 10.5. We had the Bears here. Did we go perfect? No, we had a couple losses. We got hooked on a couple plays. We had Jaden Daniels over his passing and rushing. He got like 4 under. We had Roma Dunze for a couple. He missed. We had DJ Moore for 4 receptions. He had 3. Those were our like 3 losses. We lost a couple long shot touchdown plays that I gave out for free. If you locked them in straight, though, you were profitable. And we're going to talk about all that. This was the free play that a member locked in on Prizepicks. He used code FFAPE. He got his free $50 when he played $5 over on Prizepicks, all from using code FFAPE. He got a free month of premium on top of that. Great deal. Again, my buddy Stan down below has got the hook up for that. Go visit him. He'll get you set up on Prizepicks, get you your play 5, get 50 promo deal. And you're going to use that to lock in some of these plays. This was the free play. Josh Daniels over 33.5 rushing yards, got it done late in the game. Bijan Robinson, I absolutely loved him in this spot. We took him straight in premium as well for 110.5. It was massive. Now, when the person that locked this play in, he bumped that down to 100. I like the 110. He got 238. Caleb Williams, 219.5, got 232. Luke McCaffrey, 25.5, got 33. They weren't using him all first half. People were getting a little nervous, but he only needed one play to get it done through the air. He ended up with more yards and a touchdown. I love that young kid. Luke McCaffrey is going to have a great career. They need to start utilizing him more. He wasn't even on the field for like 90% of the game, and he's still cleared. This is what I'm talking about. This is where I locked it in. Why? Because I live in New York. If I could get Prizepicks, I would, because they have tons of better features like injury protection. Speaking of that, we had Emeka Egbuka on Sunday. I heard that DraftKings was doing injury protection, but they didn't void out my play and give me my winnings because I hit the other we in premium hit the other 3 legs. So hopefully all of you that use DFS apps like Prizepicks were able to get that play voided out with that injury protection. That is one reason why I highly recommend getting a DFS app. Even if you live in a state where like DraftKings and FanDuel are legal, always lock the player props in on those DFS apps because they do it automatically. Injury protection is amazing, especially in the NFL. Clearing out this free play, though, this was a 9.8x play, plus 888 on the books there. Then we had Drake London for a touchdown, plus 155. We had Bijan over 110.5. He got 138 before halftime. He was cruising. He had that one rush for 81 yards. We had Caleb Williams plus 340 for a touchdown as well. We had Zach Ertz plus 210 for a touchdown. I think we went about 3 or 4 for 6 in the touchdown department. Extremely profitable. We only need to hit a couple. That is the way premium is built. Okay, so premium, you're going to get sportsbook plays. You're going to get player prop plays. These sportsbook plays are like, go ahead, throw a unit, 2 units, go heavier on those plays. Player props, always go a little bit lower. I'm $1,000 unit size better, for instance. On the player props, I typically go $500 if it's a 4-leg, maybe $250 if it's a 6-leg, something like that, because the payouts are so much higher. Now, when we alt line them down here, like we did with this, you can do a full unit. I absolutely love this play. It cashed out with ease. Every single quarterback listed right here got over 200 yards. Barely, easily. And like I said, there's more winners now. I haven't screenshotted them yet. The game literally just ended. I just wanted to get on here, get these plays out to you guys before the books move up the lines, because they tend to do that, especially because I have thousands of people between premium and the free plan locking in these plays. So get to it quick before they either take it down or adjust the line, because that's how sportsbook works. Once people start betting, they're going to adjust the lines, and these videos have the power to do that. So make sure you're locking in as soon as possible. We also had an amazing Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going to run through that again. That was a recap in yesterday's plays, but just a couple of winners that you can get over in premium and the free plan as well, if you don't want to hop in and make the serious money. But if you want to take this a little bit more seriously, I still have 18 slots remaining in the football full season pass. You can get that 80% off. Do is go here, go to the plan, hit purchase, type in the, so it says apply promo, type in the word profits, PROFITS. There's financing available, making it super cheap. It's like $30 a month if you finance it, which is the cheapest way into premium. And there's also tons of other options. I drop promos all the time. Get in there. I dropped the day pass today for just $10. Had a ton of people taking advantage. Congrats to you. Premium where it's at. Free plan will still make you money. Get on over to the Winible. Join the group. Join the Discord. Start cashing more bets. And let's start cashing in this video. I got 4 player props between the NFL or NHL rather in the MLB. NHL, we're on hiatus till Thursday. Thursday can't come quick enough. But in the meantime, we're going to make money. We're going to pick our spots. And here they are. Here we are with our first NHL play on the Vegas Knights going against the Calgary Flames. Calgary Flames, dog shit. We targeted them already in this season and cleared those lines. We absolutely love Pavel to go over 1.5 shots on goal. He's cleared this line in 8 of his last 10. Every single game this season, 3 in a row, getting 3, 4, and 5 respectfully. And the Calgary Flames ranked 21st in the league in shots allowed. I love Vegas in this spot. Love Pavel in this spot. We're not going to overthink this one at all. Give me Pavel here over 1.5 shots on goal. Next, we're taking Jack Eichel here for shots on goal over 1.5 again for the Vegas Knights. I just think they're going to completely dominate. I love taking 2 guys on a team. Now, there's not much correlation that you can do in hockey, which is why it's one of the, I guess you could say, more difficult sports to bet on, but we do very well in the NHL with these props, and we love Jack Eichel in this matchup, especially head-to-head. He's cleared this 100% of the time in his career. As top of that, 5, 3, and 3 to start the season, clearing this in 9 of his last 10. Great numbers, great green. We absolutely love to see it. And again, the Calgary Flames, 21 in defense on shots on goal allowed. Give me this all day long. Give me the Vegas Knights all day long. I love this matchup for them. It's one of the better matchups to take advantage of on Tuesday, and we're going to do just that. Now we switch our sights to the MLB, which I used to always say the NHL or the NFL is my top sport, which I still think it is, and NFL and the UFC. Maybe it's just because those are my 2 favorite sports as well. But after this season we had in the MLB, I might have to start changing my tune and start saying baseball is my best sport. They're all super close. It's very hard to judge, but we dominated baseball all year long. And what we're going to do on Tuesday, postseason's a little bit more difficult. We got to pick our spots correctly. Shohei Ohtani went 0 on the day on Monday. You can't tell me he's not pissed off about that. On top of that, they narrowly won 2-1. The Dodgers still won. So Tuesday's going to be difficult. The normal me is probably just going to take Brewers plus 1.5. maybe the Brewers money line just as like a zigzag in this series, but the Dodgers have full capability to sweep this series. So I'm going to dig into more in that. That play has nothing to do with this video. I'm going to dig in, see what I can find. Maybe it'll be a premium play. Maybe we'll just stay away. But what I absolutely love is the Dodgers to score a couple runs. I like Shohei Ohtani to get it done on Tuesday. I think he's going to have a much better game than he had on Monday. He's got a great stats against Freddie Peralta, who's on the mound for the Brewers as well. Now on the screen, you see here is just one hit, which you could take, see what the payouts are, put them all together. But once it's available, it'll be available on Prizepicks and any other book that you're going to lock this in at. We're taking 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Why? Watch what we did all season in the MLB. The correlation is beautiful for baseball, and we took advantage all season long. We're going to do it again on Tuesday. We got Shohei Ohtani, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Again, I can't really show you any of the metrics because that line isn't even up yet. But he's got to hit 69% of the time against the Brewers when they were facing him. These games, he had some off days. He had an off day again on Monday. He didn't get a hit once again, but I think he turns it around on Tuesday. Shohei's going to show up. Dodgers are going to show up. They only scored 2 runs today. I think the Dodgers are going to easily walk away with the World Series championship, which it pains me to say. I don't hate them, but I'm not a big fan of the Dodgers, especially because they beat my Yankees last year. But Shohei Ohtani, 3 for 12 against Peralta, batting a .333. Great metrics, as well as RBIs. When you look here against Peralta, he's got 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. You might want to sprinkle on the anytime home run thing. I really think he gets back in this game, has a much better success rate against them on Tuesday. So we're taking Shohei here for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we're taking Freddie Freeman because here's where the correlation comes in, and he's swinging the bat beautifully. He had a great game, hit a home run on Monday. I don't know if he's going to hit another home run on Tuesday, but I do like him to continue to swing the bat very, very well. And it's cool to see a lot of you guys using correlation now in different sports. A lot of people, especially on like YouTube, I know other people drop videos. I'm not naive. I've watched some of them to see what my competition is doing. And it seems like the secret's out on correlation for the NFL. Everybody does it. Quarterbacks, receivers, they just plug and pray. We don't plug and pray. We pick our spots. And baseball, none of them do it in baseball, which is baffling to me. And I love to see all my followers, especially like earlier in the year when I was dropping the baseball videos, say, wow, I never even thought of doing this. When you take a number 1 guy and a number 5 guy or 4 guy in the batting order, and the number 1 or 2 guy, for instance, get on base and the other guy hits him in, that clears the line right there. Literally 100% of the time, as long as they both get a hit and one of them knocks them in. And it tends to happen more often than not in baseball. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about Freddie Freeman here. 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Like I said, he got a hit on Monday. He had a great series against the Philadelphia Phillies, and I expect him to keep it going. He is 6 for 26, batting a .250 against Peralta, .299 against right-handed pitchers. And we already know left-handed batters, Peralta struggles a little bit more than he does versus the right-handed batters. Now, what else do we know? We know that Freddie Freeman's swinging the bat hot. Has he gotten many RBIs as of late? Absolutely not. But against Peralta, he's gotten 2 RBIs and a home run already. We love him in this spot. I think Freddie Freeman, I think Shohei Ohtani, they're both going to show up. I honestly think you could pick a couple other guys in the Dodgers lineup that will show up. I'm a little bit weary about picking the Brewers because I don't think there's going to be a ton of runs that they're going to score in this game. It's either going to be a blowout by the Dodgers or the Brewers are going to win by just a run or maybe 2. So we're staying away from the sportsbook play as of now until I can really dig in, look between the lines, hunt the good stuff, and maybe find a play. Maybe we don't. Maybe we stay away. Sometimes the best plays that you can play are just no play at all. So Tuesday, got a lot of research ahead of me still, but these plays that I found for you guys for free, I absolutely love them. So make sure you're locking them in. And when you lock them in on Prizepicks using code FFAPE. I already told you, you play $5, you get $50 instantly to bet with. It's amazing promo, one of the best on the markets right now. There's a ton other ones down below, but a little cherry on top. When you use code FFAPE on Prizepicks, you get a free month of VIP, getting you through the MLB postseason, beginning of NHL, NBA's coming back. I know they're playing right now. I don't watch the NBA until about Christmas. So I'll be digging in for the plays when it gets a little bit better, but I stay away in the NBA in the beginning of the season. I honestly, I have to look if they're doing preseason or not. NBA, I'm very good at gambling on it, but it's not my favorite sport to watch. So I usually wait until the NFL peak. NBA is like Christmas time. I don't even know why they bother playing until Christmas Day. That Christmas Day should be like the start of their season, and that's just my little rant on that. But Prizepicks, code FFAPE, play 5, get 50, lock it in, free month of VIP, every single sport, all season long. Send me the proof, number below. Let's talk about the sportsbook play of the day and another amazing, maybe the best on the market promo. Now, here's the play in the NHL. We already spoke about the Golden Knights. I think they're going to walk through the Calgary Flame, and there's another team that's going to walk through their opponent, and that is the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's a great betting day for the NHL on Tuesday. Absolutely amazing slate. Tons of teams that I absolutely love in their spots, and these are two of my favorites. So we're taking the Knights, we're taking the Maple Leafs, keeping it simple, plus 135 payout. And on top of that, when you sign up for ONYX using code FFAPE, you get a free $15 and you get a free $100 when you deposit 10. So 15 you get without depositing. You deposit $10, you get a free $100. Literally the best promo on the market. And when you use code FFAPE, you get a free month of VIP. Send me the proof. I'll hook you up with all of the plays.